examination and received his degree. And in this period, in this time, he had already wrote the poem that's called the love song of G. Alfred Prokop. And he went to London, to England, and he decided to pursue the poetry full time. After that, he met his editor. His name Ezra Bound in 1814. T.S. Eliot, by the way, he wrote the poem that rescued his reputation in his age, that's called the Wasteland, and perhaps it has edited by his wife Vivienne, and his editor or his consultant Ezra Bound. I will move to the poem itself. The poem was written have been written in 1910 and 1911, but not published until 1915. The main feature or the main thing, the speakers of that poem was called Prokop. So we will move to the first line or the first verse of the poem. Let's go, then you and I. So I will explain that. Let's go, then you and I. The speakers was called or was said to his a partner. So he have a partner. They seem invited to a visit. So what is that visit? Until now, we don't know. It's unknown visit. When the evening is spread out against the sky, from that line, we can realize the leaving time or the departure time of leaving. When the evening is spread, so they have lived in the darkness. So they have lived in the evening, in the night. Like a patient, it rise upon a table. Here's abstract idea and beautiful abstract idea. Like a patient, it rise upon a table. We can realize from that line, the speakers also have a partner, have a companion, because the patient can't move or do anything by himself. So he must have a hand from another person. He must have a help from another person. By the way, also, like a patient authorized at a table, the patient, when the ambulance take the patient, they take him quietly, not by noise or make noise. So it's quietly and calm. Let's go. This is the third or the fourth line. Let's go through a certain half-deserted streets. From that line, we can realize some specific or element inside that street. That street not fall crowded or even not empty. So it's mine. Or the next one is the muttering retreats. What does muttering means? Muttering when someone or a person that speak, but his speech not understood. So you can hear his speech, but his speech not really clear and not understood. Of restless nights in one night cheap hotels. From that line also we can realize they have stayed in a hotel that's cheap, not 5 stars hotel, but it's cheap. And also, by the way, there is a habit, especially in European, most of the people stay up from perhaps from 10 o'clock at night until the dawn.
So they stay a week.
They stay awake. They stay awake from 10 o'clock until the dawn. They chatting, they speaking, they even drinking and do some habits. The other one, and sawdust restaurants with oyster shells. From that line, we can realize the restaurants is under structure, is under working, and also it's have a certain or have a specific design. As you travel from here to, for example, if you travel here from Al-Baha to Jeddah, you can see many cafes throughout the street, but each cafe have a certain design. So the design was as oyster shells of insidious streets that follow like tedious arguments of insidious intent. Here's a beautiful harmony we can because the two words here, tedious and insidious. What does tedious mean? Tedious mean something boring or ambiguous or mystery of insidious intent. Those people were talking throughout the street, but they that's okay. They were talking throughout the street, but they have a certain or have a specific purpose of that talking to lead you to an overwhelming question. Okay, that habit or the people they were talking lead you or guide you to a question. That question I will complete the other line. Or don't ask what is it. It's a question, but also don't ask about the question. Okay, keep it in your mind and let's go. The other this is the last line from for the first stanza. Okay, let's go and make our visit. That question make that question in your head, in your mind, and don't ask, and let's go to make our visit. So they complete their visit, but the visit itself is unknown. Where they go, it's unknown. The room, I can't complete.
What is it?
It's the time finished, or I can't complete.
So, one more minute.
Okay. The room, the women come and go talking of Michelangelo. Here we move to another series, okay? To another image. What is that image? From the previous lines, we realized that the two the two people, or the speakers with his partner, were walking in the street, and now they are in the room. They are in a room of the hotel. Okay, in the room, the women come and go talking of Michelangelo. Michelangelo can be I don't know, because it's also unknown figure, unknown person. Maybe he was a person. He was a historical person, or lover, or friend.
A friend.
Yeah. And also the woman inside the room, she was walking here and here. She was in struggle she was also waiting Michelangelo, or either asking where is Michelangelo. The fog, the other stanza or other series here, the yellow fog that robs its back open the window panes. Here is also, we can move to another image, another series. Here is a personification, okay? The yellow fog. Inside the room, they were used the fire and wind. The fire and wood to be warm, to be warmer, okay? Especially in the evening when the windows are closed. There was a smoke or a fog. That fog it's still inside the room. Okay, there is no no way or no way to go out through a windows because the windows are closed.
And why it is yellow?
Because the fire and wood. The yellow smoke that the personification from the previous line. The yellow fog that drops its back open the window panes. Here is a personification. What does personification mean? It's a figure speech that gives human qualities of a certain or abstract ideas and animals and inanimate
to
humans and animals and inanimate objects. The smoke here take the human qualities when it's rubs its back throughout the windows or the wall. The yellow smoke that rubs its muzzle on the window panes. Also, as we said before, because the windows are closed, there is no way to the fog or the smoke go throughout the windows to outside.
So much enough.
It's okay.
So much enough.
Okay. Thank you for listener, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.